everyone. Today's unboxing is for the now monthly subscription service to the Literary Book Club. Literary Book Club is a classic book subscription service where you get a classic, a nice, usually leather-bound or hardbound copy of I shouldn't say leather, it's actually just hardbound copy of a classic novel, and then some gifts to go along to enhance the experience. All right, so this is going to be the new way that they're doing things. This is the April 2025 box, and this is the March was the end of their quarterly subscription, and April is the beginning of their monthly subscriptions. Now, the monthly subscription boxes are $64.99 plus $9.99 in shipping. And we're going to take a look at this box and see what changes have been made. My understanding is the books will remain, good quality, classic books. That they're going to cut back on, like, wrapping the gifts and page numbering them. And, they've had to cut costs a little bit. So, I'm not mad. I completely understand. I am just super happy to get my books. So I'm willing to flex a little bit. I am. Okay, so let's dive into this and then just see what changes have been made. This is marked fragile. It came okay. Well, at the moment it looks the same. So that's okay too. All right, so we got lots of padding. We've got right on top, you have the book. So we don't have the envelope with the lovely Jane Austen wax seal on it, which is okay. I loved the Jane Austen wax seal, don't get me wrong, but I understand we're cutting back a little bit on the paper. So that was one of the changes. So we do have the card. The book that is sponsored. The highlighted this month is Cranford. Oh, let me look. Yep. Okay. So it's got, on the back of this is the list of items, which I don't want to show you just yet until we go through it. Here's their QR code if you're wanting to look them up. All right. So let's dive into this and see. Wow. It's still very well packed. That has not changed. Oh, goodness. It's pushing the box down. Okay. So the first thing I have, I'm going to pull out something small, is Tea with Tay. It's an herbal tea with hibiscus, rose hips, and cornflower petals. So it's a tea sachet. So I've got something to drink while I'm reading. And then I have, a snack. Salted rosemary shortbread. Yum, that sounds delicious. So I have my little snack with my drink. And then I've got the fragile item. Which is, got caught on my ring there, which is a mug. Tea Flower Books. Oh my gosh. So it's, I have to look at it, but I think this is like dual purpose. Absolutely, you could drink out of it, right? It's a mug, but look at it. It's like a flower pot. I could absolutely use that as the flower pot, I think. I'm pretty sure I can, and I love that idea. I love the dual purpose of it. I mean, we get so many, I don't know about you, but I kind of end up collecting coffee mugs. I drink coffee and tea. Well, my husband drinks tea. I drink coffee, but we like have our favorite mugs. We don't go through them that quickly. So I love the idea that I could actually use this for something else. How fun is that? Okay. Then I have, I got a little sticker in here. It says bookworm. Little, it's got some dust on it. It's a little bow. sticker. And then I have a book. I love getting extra books. This is the Little Book of Cottagecore, Traditional Skills for a Simpler Life. Bake bread, sew curtains, garden in containers, make soap, hand-poured candles, and much more. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's put you right here. I'm going to have to move the box. Well, yeah, it's trying to go off my table on me, so let's pull some stuff out. So I've got the book, which I'll open in just a second. And then I've got, oh, yep, that's part of this. I've got something in the bottom, which I'm going to come back to in just a second. And then just so you can kind of see, there's nothing else in the box but all my packing. Loads of packing. Nothing's going to get broken in this box, that's for sure. Okay, let me move the box out of the way. All right. So before I get to the book, I have the last item in the box, which is this little tote bag, which says library books. How fun. That's just so fun. And putting this here. Oops. Putting you there. And then the book. And the book is Cranford by Elizabeth Gaskell, and this is a Chiltern edition. I love the Chiltern edition of the books. Well, first of all, this is like raised, this decoration, the flowers, it's actually raised, which is really cool. They're awesome hardcover editions. They've got this the golded edges and the bookmarks. They look lovely on my shelves. And also they, and this might be silly for some of you, but they're the same height, which I love because I like my books to have, like I kind of sort my books by size if I can, and then I'll do it by alphabet, by author last name. I mean, maybe I'm weird that way. I would actually prefer to have all my books stand straight up, like up and down on my shelves by author last name, because I love libraries. I worked in one as a teenager, and so I have that kind of, everything needs to be alphabetized by author last name. So that's my thing. But I also have a thing about the height, and I don't like when the books are like different sizes, right? Different heights. So like I'll put all my mass market paperbacks together, and then I'll put all my trade paperbacks together, and I'll put all my Chiltern copies together, and then I'll do the alphabetizing. I don't know. Can anybody else relate to this? Is this just a weird thing for me? I don't know. All right. So that's everything that we got in the box. Let's take a look at our list now. So in our box, we got the Collectible Classic Book Cranford, Hibiscus Rose Herbal Tea, the Salted Rosemary Shortbread, the Custom Mug, Tea Flower Books, the Custom Tote Bag, Library Books, the Little Book of Cottagecore hardcover book, and the Bookworm Pink Bow decal, which is right there. All right. So that's everything that we got in the box. All right. So let's just chat for a moment about the changes. Previously, we would get I already said we would get the Jane Austen wax seal envelope. The envelope would have this card in it, but this card would have on the back of it the information about the book. And then there was a separate card in the bottom that would give you the here's what's in your box. Now, did they need to have the card with the blurb on it? Nope, because look, the blurb's right on the back. Plus, they're classic books. I mean, you can go look up the blurbs on classic books. So it's not necessary. So I don't think they needed this. This is a good compromise to save some money. Also, they would give us a swag bag. The swag bag would include a book plate, which is basically just a sticker where you put your name on it and you can put that into the book. I do have them in my other books when I get them, but I'm not necessarily big on putting my name inside of the books. So for me, that's that's not necessary. Also, the stickers and the decals are not a big deal to me. So, I mean, it was nice that we got this one. But I'm okay with us not getting that. And also the bookmarks, while I love the bookmarks, they, went along with the books. They were nice bookmarks. I get a lot of bookmarks. So for me, again, the bookmark's not a big deal. Plus, on these books, on the children ones, there's already a bookmark in it, the little cloth one, that I'll use. So yeah, for me, I'm not missing anything. I'm also not really missing the numbered bags. Like most of the stuff would be wrapped and put in bags that were numbered. A lot of the times corresponding with the page of the book. In this instance, and we would always get something to while you're reading, which was a snack or a drink. In this case, we got the snack and the drink. But I didn't really need to know. I didn't really need to have the bag telling me that's what it was for. And I personally never did the corresponding pages. For me, this experience is just about opening all of this and having all of this. So I'm okay with not having the page numbers. I did do that with a couple of boxes early on. My daughter and I read a couple of the children's classics and opened the packages when we got to those pages. It was fun, but it wasn't something that I really needed to do. So I love this. I think they did a fabulous job of downsizing. For me, nothing they downsized was any big deal. So I also also the art print. There was always a cardstock art print at the very bottom of the box. Again, personally, they were very pretty, but I never used them. So for me, those just additional things I didn't use. For me, the biggest deal is this. I want a good quality classic book. And I love the Chiltern copies. So not everything's necessarily going to be Chiltern, but they're going to be hardcovers. And, I want to be able to keep the classics. So my second favorite thing is, and I'm not sure we'll get this in every box, but getting these additional books. I'm a book lover. You really had me with giving me an extra book. I would almost go without the other stuff just to get the 2 books. No, maybe I shouldn't say that. I do like having a couple of treats, but yeah, getting the extra books I love that. I absolutely love that. Now, that's not something they do in every box, so, don't count on that. But I think this is a fabulous job. If that's the only downsizing that they're doing, the only cost cutting they're doing for the box, I am good with this. The only issue that I have is that the price did go down, but it didn't go down a whole lot. And because of that, I'm not necessarily going to be able to afford to do this monthly. So I'm going to be a little more pickier about it. And the good thing is that when they changed over to doing monthly boxes, not like you couldn't have canceled before or skipped, but they've made it easier since they're doing monthly for you to skip the boxes, and they're letting you know like more often what the upcoming boxes are to give you that opportunity to skip. So I am going to tell you, for instance, that I'm not getting May's box because May's box is The Wind in the Willows, the children's classic Wind in the Willows. It's a Chiltern edition. I'm sure it'll be fabulous, but I already have a Wind in the Willows classic that I like on my bookshelf, so I'm not in need of an additional one. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that month. Although I'm sure I'm gonna miss the additional stuff that they put into it. But there you have it. Okay, if you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. As always, I love your comments. What'd you think of the box this month? Did you miss anything that was in the previous boxes? What was your favorite item? Have you read this classic? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. I usually tell you what I think of this box. I think I've kind of given you the idea of what I think. I love this box. I'm really glad that they've not canceled it because we've had a lot of box subscriptions having to cancel recently, because of all the costs going up. It's just a thing. So I am very glad that they have found ways to tweak things to be able to save on cost. I'm really rooting for them to continue. I love their little small business. Go and subscribe to them or go buy their one-time boxes or whatever, because they're a great small business. All right. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.